Hello everyone, welcome to the build update to my Necromancer. So I given up playing uh, Detonate Void or VD, Volatile Dead, because I don't like the ramp up time before I can do damage. So like when the mana is not draining fast enough, there's a huge ramp up time, and I don't really like that feeling when I don't do damage right away. So I moved on to the other Necromancer build, which is minions, as you can see. Um, this is a Spectre. This is a Spectre variant, so this is not an SRS, which I'm used to. So if I'm playing Spectre, I need to play with zombies, and I'm also trying out two Carrion Golems with the new Golem Mancer. Alright, so I am playing as the Spectre of choice is Solar Guard. There's another very good selection called Slave Drivers. So Solar Guards, you can get them from Solaris Temple level 2 or level 1, which is an Act 8. Um, and the Slave Drivers you can get a lot earlier from the control blocks in Act 5. The newly changed Spectre is that the Spectres are gem dependent. So as you can see here, my Raise Spectre is level 26. So every every level that the gem gets beyond level 20 is an extra Spectre level. So level 20 would give a level 80 Spectre. But then, so level 21 gives 81. My helm gives 2, my wand gives 1, and my natural strength gives an extra global 2. So that's how I'm getting a level 26 Raise Spectre. Let's talk about how we can select it. So as you can see, when I press A, I can select the solo cards. Let's do Raise Spectre and take out Spell Echo as you do this. So Raise Spectre, just press the buttons. Over them, get rid of the corpses that you don't need, and do it again. Solo Guard, Raise Spectre. Solo Guard, Raise Spectre. And that's it. And then we just put this key away. I think I have Val Skeletons and turn on the aura back again. So that's how we get our Spectres now. And this is what I have my Spectres in. So Raise Spectre in a level +2 helm. So and with a level 20 minion damage. So that's a 5 link. So this is normally what you would get in here. +2 and minion damage. I just so happened to get a lucky purchase. I purchased this for 3 exalts. This will make it a 7 link. So yeah, it's pretty good. So this is an extra additional 30% more damage multiplied. So I have Raise Spectre linked with Spell Echo, GMP, Elemental Focus, minion damage, and if you have an additional, if you're putting in a 6 link, it would be Control Destruction, Fire Pen, or Empower, right? That would be a 6 link. But since it's sitting in my helm, this is my 4 link for my Spectres. So that's the main damage, everything else is support. So I have 9 zombies for Meat Shield, so I literally have zombie, Meat Shield, right? That's my main defense. I have GMP linked with Ball Lightning, Curse on Hit, and Flammability. So my zombies will also do a Curse on Hit for Flammability, so that's my support ability. In my boots I have Feeding Frenzy, Summon Carrion Golem, summon skeletons, Val summon skeletons, and minion damage. So this is my single target type support. The reason why I'm not using Feeding Frenzy or any of the new gems on my Spectre is because the movement speed is already capped out, so there's no real point of using another Feeding Frenzy on here. And I have so much single target that I don't need a Death Mark, and I don't have the buttons to press it. And at Wand, I have Flesh Offering, Faster Casting, and Desecrate. So this is my buff skill. Here I have Zealotry linked with Generosity, and Haste and Clarity are on separate links. My shield, I have Faster Attacks, Shield Charge, and Fortify. This is my Fortify setup, and that's basically the gear. And on my amulets, I have Ravenous Horde allocated, so I don't have to go out of the way to grab this amazing damage node. So everything else is just res and life. My chest is a little special because this is a subterranean, so this is a delve only mod. So that's why I have 5 specters instead of the regular 4. Without this chest, you would have 4. Alright? 4 specters, that is. So let's go over the tree. I opted for aura nodes because I want to run 2 50% auras. So there would be haste and zealotry. Right? I might drop haste and drop all of these aura nodes later on. But the tree is pretty generic. Summoner, if you don't have this, you can just spec over to it. No big deal, it's not that far away. Grab life, minion damage. 2 important nodes are Elemental Equilibrium, because I'm using Solar Guard, they're mostly fire damage. I'm using Ball Lightning to trigger my Elemental Equilibrium, and as well as the Flammability Curse on hit. Elemental Aegis to trigger the Victorious Charity, so they get Frenzy Charge on hit. As for Jewels, life, minion damage, minion movement speed, doesn't really matter. Life, additional fire damage, sure. Life, minion stuff. As you can see, like life, minion stuff, right? I think I don't have the Elemental Army. You could have that instead of, like, say, minion damage, so you can have more debuff for your specters to do even more damage. So this is a pretty generic tree, pretty generic gear. The only thing you need to look out for is a +2 with minion damage. You don't need to get something as good as this, I think, to even make it work. Level 86 Spectre is on par with the Uber Elder, so there is that. So I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm just gonna go into a delve and show you guys a delve. It's pretty smooth. I'll go over the ascendancies. So I'm getting the Mystical Sacrifice. This is my Uber Elder point. Mindless Aggression, normal, cruel, Bone Barrier. At first I didn't get this point because I went for Commander of Darkness, so I went for Commander of Darkness and Mystical Sacrifice. But then with 6.4k life, playing as a summoner is very squishy, so that's why I got the Bone Barrier, and the only thing I really lost is the 30% increased damage, which is nothing, right? And the 2%, the 6% attack and cast speed from the auras, because that's stacked per aura, right? In order to sacrifice this, I got Bone Armor, which is this, which is basically 2k health extra on top. So that makes me pretty tanky. Additional Fizz damage reduction, so this is 10% Fizz damage reduction and 30% all res. So pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, that's example delving. It's pretty smooth. Your minions do most of the work. I'm just gonna go back to town and end the video there. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.